Today we are diving into a really clever story about a meticulous thief, what seems like a perfect heist, and a moral dilemma that takes a wild turn. It really makes you question the whole idea of a criminal code.
So let's just start with the big question that hangs over this entire story. Is there really any honor among thieves? You know, a code of conduct, a line they won't cross with each other. Keep that question tucked in the back of your mind as we go, because the answer this story gives us is, well, it's pretty surprising.
All right, let's get into it and meet our main character, Horace Danby. And let me tell you, this guy is a walking contradiction, a contradiction that, as we'll see, proves to be completely fatal. So, on the surface, you've got this totally respectable guy. Horace Danby is about 50, he runs a successful locksmith business, and everyone thinks he's just a good, honest man. But here's the twist. He's got a secret life. Once a year, he pulls off a single, very carefully planned robbery.
So you're probably thinking, what's he doing with the money? Big parties? Fast cars? Nope. He steals for one reason and one reason only: to buy rare and expensive books. And the irony here is just perfect. It's a passion he picked up in a prison library, the only time he ever got caught.
Okay, so that brings us to his latest target, a country house called Shot of a Grange. And as you'd expect from Horace, he has a plan. I mean, this guy is meticulous. And we're not talking about small change here. The prize inside the safe is a collection of jewels worth around £15,000. That's more than enough for those 3 special books he's had his eye on. So the goal is right there, just within his grasp. And when I say he's done his homework, I really mean it. 2 whole weeks he studied this place. He knows the family is in London, he knows exactly when the servants will be out, he knows where the key is, he even knows the dog's name. He's got it all figured out. Or so he thinks. So he gets in, no problem, calms the dog, finds the safe hidden behind a painting. Everything is going smooth as silk. It's perfect. And then, bam! Just as he's getting to work, his perfect little plan gets completely derailed.
He hears a voice, and standing in the doorway is this young, beautiful woman, dressed in red, and she's just calm. The dog is even friendly with her. This was definitely not part of the plan.
Okay, so Horace's mind is racing. He's got to play this cool. He figures, okay, she must be part of the family, home early. He sees he seems kind of amused by the whole thing, so maybe, just maybe, he can talk his way out of this mess. But then she gives him this story. She says she promised her husband she'd take her jewels to the bank, but she needs them for a party tonight. And the way she tells it, so poised, so believable, Horace is desperate for any way out, so he's hanging on her every word. And then, it clicks for Horace. She tells him she's forgotten the combination. This is it. This is his escape hatch. He's the expert locksmith, right? He can be the hero here. If he helps her out, she'll let him go. The solution seems almost too good to be true. So they make a deal. He'll open the safe for her and she'll forget she ever saw him. He's so relieved, so eager to play the gentleman for this charming woman that he has no idea he's just walked straight into a trap. And here is the moment it all goes wrong. To light her cigarette, a simple act of courtesy, what does he do? He takes off his gloves. The one thing he never ever does. He opens the safe, hands her the jewels, and walks away feeling like the luckiest thief in the world. For a couple of days, nothing. He thinks he's totally in the clear. He kept his end of the bargain. But then, on the morning of the 3rd day, his luck runs out. By noon, there's a knock at the door. It's the police, arresting him for the jewel robbery at Shot of a Grange. So how'd they get him so fast? Well, remember those gloves? Without them, his fingerprints were all over that safe. And of course, when he tries to tell the cops his wild story about the lady of the house asking him for help, yeah, they are not buying it for a second. And this is where the whole thing comes together. Get ready for the final, brilliant, and honestly pretty cruel twist. It turns out the real lady of the house, she's a sharp-tongued, gray-haired woman of 60. The young lady in red, she was another thief, a much cleverer one, who played Horace like a fiddle. She used his own gentleman thief persona against him, got him to do all the hard work, and then just vanished with the jewels, leaving him to take the fall. And the final irony of it all, it's almost poetic. Horace is right back in prison. And what's his job? He's the assistant librarian, surrounded all day long by the very books he loved so much. A constant, bitter reminder of how he got completely outsmarted. So, that brings us right back to where we started. Is there honor among thieves? Well, if you ask Horace Danby, the answer is a big, fat no. The very mention of the phrase makes him furious, because in the end, it wasn't his crime that got him caught. It was his mistake in trusting another criminal. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.